What is going on YouTube? As I tell stream, I'm bringing you a Wi-Fi battle, and this is against Critacalcharizard92, who's actually a longtime follower of mine on Twitch, and we had an NU match on my stream a few days ago, and this was actually before Mega Camera got the boot in NU. So yeah, here we go. His team is Malamar, Duijin, I think that's what it's called, Miltank, Mux, Meganum, and Mega Camera. I am bringing my mascot, Raichu. I'm bringing Kling Flang, Sandslash, Glaceon, Ariados, and Zangoose. So right off the bat, I know that one of my goals is to actually take out Mega Camera with Glaceon. And how will I do that, you ask? Well, Choice Spec Water Pulse would do this trick. It's actually neat that Glaceon can learn Water Pulse. Although Water Pulse is a fairly, weak move. I like it a lot better with Glaceon to learn Scald, actually. Meganum can be a lot of trouble, depending on what that is. Mux can be trouble as well. Miltank, bulky as hell. Duijin, not that threatening to me. And Malamar, if it gets its superpowers up, it can be extremely, extremely, extremely threatening. So, with all that in mind, let's get right to the battle and see how I handle it. My opponent's going to lead off with his Malamar. I'm going to lead off with Tesla Mouse, the Raichu. And this is one of those times I wish Raichu had Signal Beam. But unfortunately, I did not teach my Raichu Signal Beam. And this Raichu is actually a mixed attacker. So I'm going to go right off the bat for Fake Out, just get some cheap damage in. And now I'm going to go right for a Volt Switch. So as you can see here, Raichu's going to do a Volt Switch. He's going to do some decent damage, but not a lot. Not a lot. I'm assuming this Malamar has an Assault Vest on it, but you never know. And out comes Pink Widow or the Ariados. Very risky considering it is Malamar is part Psychic. He does go for a knockoff, which is going to knock off my stash. Doesn't knock it down to his stash though, so I'm going to get the Stick Webs up. And this one I was knocking, I was like, oh crap, what did I do? Now I have to make sure I take out Malamar before, and hope that he doesn't push it out, because if he does and he sends it back out, Punch Flurry will actually increase the speed. So I do go into 0 degrees to Glaceon, hoping that I'm faster, and I go for that nice Choice Spec Ice Beam and take it out. So 0 degrees to Glaceon, putting in the work here, making sure that Malamar doesn't get that free speed increase. Here's going to send out Jelly, Love, the Camera, and I'm actually going to switch Glaceon out. I am lost into Ice Beam, and I am pretty sure a Choice Spec Ice Beam won't one-hit KO Camera. So I'm going to go into AJ, the Sandslash. My opponent goes for Protect, as you'll soon see here after the Mega Evolution. So he does go for Protect, trying to scout out if my Glaceon is Choice Mount, which it isn't, obviously, which it is, obviously, because I switched it out. But yeah, I'm going to go for a knockoff. I figured he would switch on to Meganum or something after protecting. But he did not, and Sheer Force Fire Blast, one-hit KO Sandslash. The crit, I am 99.9% sure, did not matter. So out comes Glaceon, or 0 degrees to Glaceon rather. I'm going to try to go for a Water Pulse. He is going to scout it out. And once again, I do stay in, going for Water Pulse, thinking I might fix me a switch out. However, he's just not going to fall for it, so he switches into Meganum. So, obviously, Specs Water Pulse won't do much to Meganum. So, yep. It's going to lower its speed, but Water Pulse, not going to do a lot even at Specs. It does have weak base power, and I know that Meganum is fairly bulky. I'm going to switch Glaceon out and go into Kling Flang. I didn't really know what else to send out, so I just decided to throw this thing out there. And he goes for a Toxic, which doesn't affect Kling Flang. I'm actually going for a Shift here, anticipating him switching the Camera. I mean, granted, keeping Kling Flang in the Camera wouldn't be the best idea, but he does go for a Pedal Dance. And since he's locked in the Pedal Dance for 2 or 3 turns, this is my golden opportunity to keep setting up with Kling Flang. And get a +2 again. So now Kling Flang's at +4 for speed, +2 for attack. Another Pedal Dance. and his Meganum is confused. So he's going to draw Meganum, and he is going to go right into Jelly Love the camera. As I do believe I go for a gear grind. It's caught in a sticky web, which is going to lower speed even more. Not that the camera wasn't slow to begin with. So here's the gear grind. Even resisted with Life Orb, that will be almost enough to take it out actually. It does live with a slither of health, so even at +2 with the Life Orb, a resisted gear grind isn't enough to take it out. So it does go for Protect. Not really sure why, but I do go for the return. I don't want to risk a gear grind missing. And the return will take out Camera Up this time. So Camera Up is down for the count. And he does take some Life Orb damage. And here's Milky Poo, the Miltank. And it's caught in a sticky web. And I do believe I go for a gear grind here. Well, let's see, yeah, +2 Life Orb gear grind is going to be enough to take out the Miltank. So Kling Kling is definitely putting in a lot of work in this battle. Well, Milky Poo is down. Kling Kling takes Life Orb damage. And here's Muck. So Muck is out. And I don't like Muck's shiny personally. It does get speed lowered. And it goes for a Shout Sneak to hopefully take out my Kling Kling before Kling Kling can get a gear grind off. But gear grind does hit at +2. And it knocks it out. So Kling Kling will obviously think to, you know, Life Orb recoil, which is fine with me. I mean, Kling Kling did a large part in this battle. Really putting in a lot of work here. So out comes Raichu, or Teslamus the Raichu, which is the channel mascot. And here comes Duijin. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's caught in a sticky web. And I go for a Fake Out. Again, trying to get some nice damage. Well, not really nice because it does have the EV light. But my Raichu will go for a knockoff. Don't you just love that almost everything can learn knockoff? And knocks off its Eviolite. It will, however, go for a Calm Mind. This will increase its special attack and special defense. It's not really going to matter because another knockoff will be enough to take out Duijin. So, knockoff again, and good night to Duijin. Thank you for coming to the party. So Meganum is out and about. And I'm not really, I mean, I could switch into something else and preserve a 3-0, but I decided why not just, you know, go for Empower Ice and see what that can do. Empower Ice does a fair decent amount of damage to Meganum. However, it does get healed with Leftovers. I mean, not the Leftovers, the Citrus Berry, and a Pell Dance will take out my Raichu. So, I guess in hindsight, I didn't switch to the Glaceon because I didn't want to risk a critical hit on it. Or Zangoose for that matter. But here comes 0 Degrees, the Glaceon. And now a Choice Specs Ice Beam will definitely be enough to take out the Meganum. Probably would have been even at full health. And that is GG. So good game, Critacalcharizard. Thank you so much for the battle. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this NU tier Wi-Fi battle that took place, of course, before Mega Camera got the boot from NU. But please hit that follow button on my Twitch, as well as subscribe to my YouTube, which is what you're watching this on, I assume. And like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time for another video, or a live stream. Have a great day, everyone.